Yo, live on the set. I'm your host.
I'm your host, Brother Jeremiah with Real Talk Radio LLC. Where I talk.
It's always real.
Very simple answer to one question. Do you hate all white people?
I don't think it's a fair question. The white man doesn't even come into my attitude. Mr. Muhammad teaches us to love our own kind and let the white man take care of himself. For a white man today, sir, after kidnapping millions of black people from Africa, stripping them of all human characteristics and relegating them to the role of chattel or animals, commodity, merchandise that could be bought and sold at will. And then 100 years since the Emancipation Proclamation, using every type of deceptive method to further us into slavery, called second-class citizenship, I think that it would take a whole lot of nerve for white people today to ask Negroes, do they hate them?
Can I have your name and badge number?
Well, come here.
My name is Gonsalves.
What's your name and badge number?
It's right there. Are you filming it?
I said pass to you.
Okay.
Could you please have your sergeant to come by, please?
I will.
So that's where Real Talk Radio came into play. The LLC part of it was added when I realized that I can actually convert the business into a government by utilizing my LLC attached with Real Talk Radio. So it became Real Talk Radio LLC after doing a diligent work on taking control over the media, utilizing the same services that was provided, yet allowing it to work in a real way. And if that's challenging for those to understand, okay, I want you to have this idea. I want you to see something.
Okay.
So the government currently runs the media. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's where you're going to have to do your diligent research. I can break that down for everyone. Yet that's more of a class, not a sit over the table type of conversation. I can actually break it down for the people so that they can see it.
The problem exists because white people think they're better than black people, and they want to oppress us, and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed. I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it, and you couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
No, I'm a lawyer, I'm a former prosecutor, and I'm currently a defense attorney. You need to understand something. The first thing you need to understand is that a grand jury presentation is an ex parte proceeding. Ex parte means one-sided. That means that there's only one side being presented in the grand jury. The defendant is allowed to come in with counsel, but you as an attorney, me as an attorney, when I escort clients into the grand jury, I am not even allowed to fucking speak. The grand jury, the entire presentation is controlled, is orchestrated by the prosecutor. There's no judicial oversight. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'm done with this shit. You can't keep banging your head against a wall and expecting the wall to give. That shit is cement. These people hate us. They hate us. They are killing not just us. They're not killing just our men. They're not killing just our women. They are killing our children. I have a 12-year-old son. I live in Nassau County. We're allowed to have airsoft fucking guns. Airsoft pistols, BB guns. I won't let my son take one of those guns outside of our house. I have to sit him down and make sure he understands that your little white friend that you play with, he could play with the gun outside. You can't. This is fucking America. Fuck America. Fuck y'all, because y'all been fucking us for hundreds of years.
10511. Now step outside.